Hello everyone. So today we will be solving problem longest longest common prefix Leetcode 14. Okay. First we will go through the description of this problem, then we will analyze this problem and then we will go to the implementation. Okay. Let's see the example one. Okay. And what does problem says? So we need to find the common prefix string among an array of string. If there is no common prefix, we have to return the empty string. I hope you guys familiar with the prefix. Let's see. But still I am given a small brief about what is prefix. We have a string named as string. Okay, and if I ask what will be the prefix of this n, okay, so the prefix of n, prefix of n is str I. I hope this is clear. So this is our prefix, and we need to find the common prefix in this array. Okay, so you can see in this question, longest common prefix. Like we have to find the common prefix in this whole array. Okay, you can see fl. Fl is a common prefix. We have in flower we have fl, in flow we have fl, in flight we have fl. Okay, so what will be the common prefix in this? So our fl will be the f is common prefix. I hope this is fine. If we are talking about this example, do we have any common prefix? No, we don't have any common prefix. You can see the first character. We have D, R, C. So we have to return empty string. I hope question is clear. Let's see the brute force approach for this question. Then we will discuss the optimal one. So if I am talking about the brute force approach, so what we will do in brute force approach? What we can do? We can traverse through this whole array. We will traverse through this whole array and we will compare this flower with this flow, with this flight. We will compare and we will calculate the maximum number of characters which is common in all the strings which is present in the array. So that's how we will check. Okay. So what we will do, I will write the logic for this. Writing in the sense I will just writing the algorithm, or we can say pseudocode. Okay. We will traverse through the array. Traverse through, the array and checks every string and finds the maximum length of common characters we have. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, I hope this point is clear. So how we are checking? Okay, let's suppose this is our string, then we have flower, then we have flow, and we have flight. Okay, so what we will do, we will compare this flower and flow first. Okay, the common characters in both the strings are, like, I am talking about common character means I am talking about the prefix, common prefix we have. Okay, so fl is a common prefix and its length is 2. Okay, now I will compare flower and flight. Flower and flight, what will be the length? Length is 2 and fl is common. Fl is common and length is 2. Okay, now what I will compare? I will compare flow with flight. Flow with flight, and there fl is common and length is. Okay. I hope this point is clear. Okay, this is how we will check. So what will be the time complexity in this case? Now we have to calculate the time complexity. So according to me, as we are comparing every character, because we need to compare every string, so what will be the length of that string? So we are comparing every character of that string to next string, or to all the strings present in that array. So the time complexity will be o of, take o of a, where a is the number of characters present in that array. Okay, where a is number of character in the array. And if you look in this question, if you look at the constraint of this question, okay, here you can see this. Yeah, like we have a string dot length which is 200, and every, in worst case, every string can contain 200. So we are comparing 200 characters with another 200 characters with 200 times. So you can assume the number of comparisons we have. So what will be the optimal way for solving this question? Let's see that. Okay. So as of now, I will be clearing these things. Okay. So now we will discuss what is the optimal approach we can use for this question. Okay. I hope this thing is clear to you guys. Let's see the optimal approach for this question. So what we can do? So we have flight. So we have flower, we have flow, and we have flight. Okay. So we have flower, we have flow, and we have flight. What we can do? We can compare, or we can sort it. Okay. We can sort our array. Then if we sort it, what we will do? It will be flight first, then flow, then flower. Okay. Then why we are sorting it? Okay, we can do it without sorting it as well, na? But we already see if we are not sorting it, or if we are doing using brute force, then the time complexity will be very high. So what we are come up with, we will sort it. Okay, and then we will check the first string which is present in this array, and the last string which is present in this array. Why we are checking these two string? Okay, I will explain that as well. Because we are checking these two string, because we need to find the common prefix. If that prefix is common, then it should be common in the whole array. Okay, I hope this point is clear. It will be common in whole array. If it is common in whole array, then we can check the first element and last element, and then we will compare. Whichever is the smallest. Okay, I will explain this point as well, why we are checking the smallest one. Then we will check like whichever will be the smallest. We will get its length, and then we will compare first and last string character. Okay, I hope this point is clear. Suppose first, after sorting, we have flight and we have flower. Okay, these are the two. Now what we will do? The minimum length. Okay, so let's suppose this is not flight, this is flick. Okay, or we can say flip. Okay, yeah, let's suppose this is our string, like this is the first and this is the second one. Okay, these are the two string present in that array. Let's suppose. Okay, so our minimum length, because if we are finding the prefix, so the maximum length of a prefix it will be 4. Suppose instead of flow we have flipper. Okay, like something like this. Instead of this we have something like this, flipper. Okay, so if we are finding the prefix in this flip and this flipper, what will be the length? It will be the 4. Okay, because we have to check the minimum length. Okay, that in worst case, or in if both the strings are same, almost same, then we will get this length. I hope this point is pretty clear. So why we are finding minimum? Because this is a maximum prefix length we can get from these two strings. Okay, yeah, yeah. So we will continue with this. So here the max length, or we can say minimum length equals to 4. Now what I will do, I will check every character of this string and every character of this string till 4. Okay, because we know, like, if there is any common character, it will be till length 4, and this string is going till length 4, so it should be till length 4. After that we will not get the common character. Okay, yeah. So this is how our logic will go. Let's see the implementation for this problem. Okay, we will write it. Yeah, let's go for the implementation. Okay, so first I will take a variable named size, which will have the strings dot length. Okay, so I will check the condition. If size double equals to 0, in that case it will return empty string. I hope this point is fine, which means we do not have any element in that array, then we need to return the empty string. Okay, if size double equals to 1, which means there is only one element in the array. If there is one element in that array, we have to return that element. Return strings of 0. Okay, I hope this point is clear. Let's see. Next thing, we have figured it out, like we need to sort this array. When we are sorting this array, then what we will get? We will get flight, flow, flower. Okay, The next thing what we need to do, we need to find the minimum. We already checked this thing. We need to find the minimum. Whose minimum? We need to find the first and last. First and last string length. Strs 0 dot length comma strs dot length dot length minus 1. So here we have minus 1. Okay. I hope this point is clear, or we can directly say size minus 1 because we already calculate the size, store it in the size variable. Okay. This is how it will work. Let's take another variable which will traverse our common character. So while I is less than min and our character will be common str as 0 dot char at 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 I double equal to strs size minus 1 dot parent I. Both the characters are equal. In that case, we need to increase the, like we have to go further. Okay, so we can say count. We have to increase the count. Okay, and once this condition fails, like if I is greater than min, so the we, like suppose we already discussed this thing, like we have the 4 characters in one string, other string has a 6 characters, so maximum prefix we can get is of length 4. So when we exceed that particular length, at the time we can return it, we can return the common characters. Okay, what this I will represent, this I represent the number of common characters we have. Okay, so strs 0 dot, I will use substring method to find the substring from 0 to I, then return this result. I hope this is fine. Let's submit this. Okay. Okay, I have to copy this. Let's submit here. Okay. Maths dot min. It should be math dot min. Maths dot min. Got it. Okay. I missed something. This string sorry, I used size. It should be size minus 1. Yeah, you can see we are getting this answer. Let's submit as a test case. Okay, let's submit the solution. Yeah, so let's talk about the time complexity of this solution. The time complexity of this solution is totally based on this sorting of this array. So we are sorting this array in n log n. So time complexity will be n log n. I hope this question is fine. Thank you for your time.